got you. Gun!
2026, at approximately 1:45 p.m., officers from the Newton Patrol Division were patrolling near Washington Boulevard and Alama Street when they noticed several pedestrians gathered in the roadway beside the driver's side of a parked gray Toyota Tacoma pickup truck. As the officers approached and stepped out of their patrol vehicle to investigate, they observed that the driver was carrying a handgun. When the officers attempted to take him into custody, the driver suddenly sped away in the Tacoma at a high rate of speed. The driver was later identified as Marco Flores.
Part of the incident was recorded by the responding officer's digital in-car camera. Most patrol vehicles are equipped with cameras mounted inside the vehicle. These cameras automatically activate when the emergency lights are switched on, although officers can also turn them on manually. The digital in-car camera continuously maintains a short video buffer without audio. Once the camera is activated, it retrieves the previous minute of buffered footage and then continues recording the incident.
See the gun?
No, I didn't see it. To be honest, no.
I heard you did.
The officers called for additional patrol units, an air support unit, and a supervisor before continuing their pursuit of the Tacoma. Flores then accelerated, apparently attempting to evade the officers. Shortly afterward, the pursuing units lost sight of the vehicle near South Soto Street and East Washington Boulevard and decided to end the pursuit. The officers then relayed the Tacoma's description, Flores' physical description, and the vehicle's last known direction of travel to other responding units. About a minute later, and a short distance from the previous location, the pursuing officers spotted the Tacoma heading south on Soto Street from 26th Street. They immediately activated their emergency lights and siren and resumed the vehicle pursuit. Flores continued driving recklessly at high speed for several more miles. Through a commercial district, the pursuit eventually moved into the Hollenbeck area. After several minutes, the chase continued into a residential neighborhood, where the pursuing officers switched to tracking mode. As the air unit continued tracking Flores, he showed no signs of slowing down. He entered the northbound 101 freeway via the Euclid Avenue on-ramp and remained on the freeway for several miles before exiting at Olympic Boulevard in the central area. Flores continued driving erratically and at a high speed, eventually making his way back into a residential neighborhood in the Hollenbeck area. Shortly afterward, as he approached the northbound 101 freeway on-ramp again, Flores suddenly made a U-turn and drove along a dirt path that led back onto Marietta Street. The aerial tracking continued for several more minutes. Officers on the ground then rejoined the pursuit as Flores traveled eastbound on Gerardo Street from South M Street. The chase continued for several more miles, with Flores speeding westbound along 8th Street. When he attempted to turn west onto Garnett Street from northbound Comulo Street, he lost control and crashed into a fence.
TC.
Get your gun, get your gun, get your gun.
Westbound, city of Alexander, white shirt, blue pants, white shoes. City has Suburban westbound, Alexander, white shirt, blue pants, pink shoes.
Following the traffic collision, Flores abandoned the Tacoma and fled on foot as officers pursued him. During the chase, Flores drew a handgun and fired at the officers. The confrontation ultimately led. Following the traffic collision, Flores abandoned the Tacoma and fled on foot as officers pursued him. During the chase, Flores drew a handgun and fired at the officers. The confrontation ultimately led to an officer-involved shooting.
We got him. We got him. Gun.
City has Suburban westbound, Alexander, white shirt, blue pants, pink shoes.
Right. Keep on.
Every southbound, Beretta, 10. Shots fired. We're gonna be Beretta. Every southbound, Beretta, 10.
Oh shit!
Shots fired. We're gonna be Beretta.
Here is additional body cam footage.
TC.
Get your gun, get your gun.
Hey, you better get on the ground right now. I'm gonna get you. Hey, don't reach. Stop reaching. Gun. Gun. It's right here. Oh shit! Hey, get him back!
Part of the incident was also captured in aerial footage recorded by news media. Flores was hit by gunfire, collapsed to the ground, and dropped the handgun. The officers moved in and took Flores into custody without any further trouble.
The officers approached Flores.
The officers then placed Flores in the recovery position and kept him there until the paramedics arrived.
Officers then placed Flores into the recovery position until paramedics arrived.
If you want to see more real police incidents, body cam footage, and in-depth crime breakdowns, subscribe to USA Crime Files. New cases, real footage, and the facts behind the headlines. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next case.